there, I'm Joseph, and today we're here just outside of the town of Belmonte in a small village called Caria. Caria is the village you can possibly see behind me. You'll see that in a minute if not. And we're here today because we are going to be showing you around this fantastic farm that we're stood on right now. It's a 5-hectare farm, so it's really rather large. Pretty much every square inch of the farm is planted. It's got some fantastic cherry orchards behind me just there, and it's got lots of vineyard as well. The farm is situated on top of this beautiful, nice small hill. So it's got beautiful views, 360-degree panoramic views all the way around the farm. The local village of Caria has lots of local amenities. It has a beautiful restaurant. Me and Andre went into that restaurant a couple of weeks ago. Very, very nice indeed. It's got lots of cafes, mini markets. There's supermarkets in the town of Belmonte. Belmonte is just a couple of kilometres in that direction, and Caria is probably roughly 1.5 kilometres from this farm, so nice and close. Yeah, it's a really, really nice farm. I think you're going to like it. Before we show you around, however, I would really like it if you could please click that subscribe button. That's going to really help us out here at the channel, and it's also going to mean that you get to see all of the farms we advertise here in central Portugal every week. Also, you can check out our website. Our website is on the screen here. We have all of the properties for sale and all of the properties that we have to let as well here in central Portugal. So lots of nice things to see on there. Of course, you can email us as well. Our email address is on the screen now, farmerforfun@outlook.com. You can email us any questions whatsoever regarding moving to Portugal, how the process works, property purchase process, visa questions, if you need contacts regarding builders, anything like that, please let us know and we will be more than happy to help. But yeah, let's have a look around the farm. So I've just walked down this track here, where that pine tree is. That's where I just did the introduction. I've walked down here to show you where the access is for the farm, and as you can see, there is just a gorgeous vineyards to the left there, and cherry orchards to the right. And if I look behind me, I have Andre. Bom dia, Andre.
Olá, bom dia.
Como está?
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem, tudo bem.
Estou aqui a ver a casa da rega.
Ah, okay. So the irrigation, the pump house. Okay, nice.
This is the water, the public water for irrigation.
Okay.
Don't exist computer. You need open
Manually by hand.
Yes.
Yep. Perfect. But that's the big filter there.
It's easy for change. Okay?
You could put an automatic irrigation system in nice and easy enough, yeah.
Há algumas empresas, exist companies, example Rega Centro.
Okay.
Exist more companies for put electronic.
Perfect, and that would be nice because although it's not exactly hard work to have to come up from just behind that shed there, there's the house, we'll show you that in a little while. Wouldn't be exactly hard work to walk up here, but when you have to do it every day through the summer a couple of times, an automatic system
maybe
would be
for,
better.
1 weekend go the other
go on holiday or something. Yeah, go on holiday, so you need an automatic system if you're not here on the farm. Makes sense, makes sense. And here is the boundary of the farm where we're standing here. So there's this public track here, the access track. As you can see, nice good quality track. We drove in earlier and parked down there by the house. And wow, it is a pretty farm, Andre. Very, very pretty. There's lots of fruit trees on this farm. As I said a moment ago, pretty much every square inch of the farm is planted, apart from where you've got the tractor tracks to access everything. And here,
the owners say exist 1,500 cherry trees. Wow! But maybe it's not true. Maybe need because exist sectors die.
Oh, okay, like that little part
change,
there. Yeah.
Need change.
But the potential for 1,500 trees anyway, and as you can see, it's mostly planted. But like Andre just said there, you get some sections where obviously fruit trees don't live forever. Some die, have to replace them. Look at that.
The next week, this is beautiful because it's full the flowers. In the moment, this is a cherry flowers.
Yep.
Okay.
Gorgeous, lovely blossom.
Mas este é o bravo, estás a ver?
That's a wild tree.
Isto nasceu de uma raiz.
Yeah, yeah, right. So if I
the roots.
That's the tree there, and these are grafted trees, so obviously the roots are wild rootstock. So under the ground from the roots, you get a sucker come up, and that's a wild cherry tree. Nice.
This is cherry flowers.
Yep.
It's possible produce fruit, but it's not very sweet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're wild cherries, smaller, not so sweet. These ones, they're perfect, beautiful, big, large, dark red, sweet varieties. What you can do is you could take that out of the ground, cut it, and graft onto it.
Yeah, this is fruit. This is the leaf. Folhas é lis?
Leaves.
Leaves.
Yeah, perfect.
This
So
leaves.
these buds here are the leaf buds?
Yeah, because this is new.
Right, okay, you
This
can
is
see
the
that 'cause
ear.
it's red, yeah.
This is the ear.
Yep.
This is everything is new. This is new.
Perfect.
Nas rebentações novas não há fruta.
Okay,
Só
so
há
on the new
folhas.
shoots you don't get the fruit, you just get the leaves, which will be all those tall red ones at the end. And then down there is where you
But
get the
this is fruit. This
Beautiful.
is fruit. This is fruit.
beautiful. And over this quantity of trees, wow, certainly enough of enough fruit here to make a living, a nice living in actual fact. We'll show you the vineyard in a minute, but I think there's more vineyard than there is orchard. I think I'm right in saying that,
Yeah.
or it's roughly 50-50 maybe.
Maybe exist more vineyard.
More vineyard. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
This is the wine in the area.
Yep.
Is very good.
Okay.
Exists, one cooperativa, one company. The wine. The name is 2.5.
Okay. The name of the wine cooperativa is 2.5. Okay.
Yes.
2.5.
And the other, you see the building there.
If I just
The big
come up here.
building with the yellow
Where's my finger?
pavilion.
That building there. Yep.
This is the farm de Quinta dos Termos. É
Okay.
uma quinta muito famosa, que tem um vinho de muita qualidade na nossa região.
Beautiful.
Para mim, talvez o meu vinho favorito
I like their
The-
wine as well. It's nice. Yeah.
de Quinta dos Termos.
It's quite a sweet wine in actual fact. I like it,
It's
but yeah, Quinta dos Termos, they're super close then. So I don't know how many hectares they have, but it's a huge vineyard.
The Maya region is my favorite wine.
Yeah, from where you come from, yeah. All the grapevines have been pruned.
You see the other village? I'm sorry.
whoop.
You see the other village there?
The white house is up there on the hill.
No, the big.
Okay.
The big is Monsanto, Belmonte.
Belmonte. Okay, so that's the town, the local town,
Yes,
Belmonte.
It's possible you see the castle.
Yep.
From this side, it's possible it's on the other side of the tree.
Okay.
This little village exists two companies for make the moonshine. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So distilleries then.
Yeah.
Distilleries.
You make the wine.
Yep.
Make the wine. You put as cascas das uvas, não sei como é que se diz as cascas das uvas.
The,
O mosto.
the must we call it.
The
Yeah, the same
mosto.
word then. Yeah.
Levas o mosto in back,
Okay.
in sacos, e produzes your moonshine.
Perfect. And that's just over there. Two companies. Yeah.
Yes.
So you take all of the grape must after you've made your wine, transport it to them, and they will turn it into
The road is in
spirits.
Yes, the road is a tarmac road, passing
Perfect.
the middle of the Quinta dos Termos,
Yep, nice.
the farm.
Just over there then. Yep.
You continue, you pass the other road. Is very easy.
Fantastic,
The company.
fantastic. Just, I'm just gonna, while we're standing here, I'm just gonna turn round. This is where we did the introduction a moment ago. And now, because we're right on the top of the hill there, I thought it's a good opportunity to turn round. You could see all of those, if the sun's not too bright, all of those cherry trees there. They go right the way up to that tall pine in the distance. That is a lot of cherry trees. That's a lot of cherry
Yes,
trees.
there's a lot of the cherry trees, but it's not full the cherry trees. The other trees is ginger.
Ah, okay. So where are they? Are they right up on the top?
I don't know the number, the lines. For me is in the top, maybe in the middle is the ginger.
Okay, perfect. So ginger, for someone who doesn't know, is a variety of cherry
Yeah.
that's more suited to liqueurs. It's a Portuguese liqueur cherry.
And jam.
And jam as well. It's a nice cherry, but it's much smaller. So it takes a little bit more to pick, but you could sell them for a higher price as well. I prefer these ones because they're nice and tasty. While you're picking, you can eat a few, but yeah. But no, so a nice,
But
nice
the
amount of
price,
cherries.
the ginger is a good price.
It's more expensive, isn't it? It's more expensive, yeah.
Because it's more difficult for collect.
You need to, because they're smaller, you need to pick more of them to fill up a
Yeah.
box. So yeah, makes sense.
Agora podemos ir por aqui, passamos no meio do olival.
Yep.
Okay, this is one sector the vineyard, but exists more vineyard the other side.
Yeah, so this is just one section of the vineyard, like Andre just said. Oh, and look at that, I didn't think to mention it earlier, the view of the Serra da Estrela there. You can still see a bit of the snow on the top.
In the night is beautiful because the lights in the mountains.
Yeah,
beautiful,
nice.
Beautiful views.
Yeah, so the villagers all have their little twinkling lights, yeah.
You say the name of the village in the introduction?
This one's Korea, isn't
Korea.
it? Korea, yep.
There is Covilhã, é a cidade universitária.
Perfect.
Por
So,
isso,
University City of Covilhã, there in the distance.
everything you need exists in Covilhã.
Covilhã is not very far away from here either, is it? It's probably, I don't know, 15 kilometers?
Yes, exists public hospital, private hospital, McDonald's.
Yeah, everything.
Jeans, cinema.
Yeah.
Everything you need. Night, bars, pubs.
So it's got everything, and I don't know if you said the hospital, sorry, but the hospital as well is there. So it's a nice distance here from everything. Close enough for everything you'll need in day-to-day life, but far away enough to keep civilization at bay a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
All the trees are lined out perfectly, and they all have irrigation as well. So like we showed you the pump house earlier, you can see the black irrigation tubes there, 16mm irrigation, nice.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
The trees is okay.
And that all comes from the regadío, Andrea, is that correct?
Yes, it's water regadío, but because it's more cheaper to use the regadío, but it's possible to use the pump, the pond.
The pond, okay, yes, there's a nice large pond on here as well. And not only cherry trees and vineyard, there's also some fantastic olive groves. So we've got this one here, which is right at the tip top of the land. And I think there's some more olive groves at the bottom, am I right in saying that?
Yes, more olives. This is the new olives, maybe 20 years or...
Okay, perfect.
15 years.
Which doesn't sound young, but for olives it is. It's very young for olives, so that's good.
Yeah.
And they're just coming into probably a nice production, I would say here. They're not super small trees, so they're going to give a nice production. And obviously as the years go on, more and more and more. Perfect. One little wild section in the middle of the property, which is where we are here now. I'm going to put a map on the screen so you can see exactly where we are. And it's a nice shape, this property, not too convoluted or anything like that. And the reason for this little wild section in the middle is because Andre said a moment ago, there's a lovely pond on the property.
Yeah.
Is it one pond or two ponds?
It's one, but it needs clean.
Okay. Okay.
Put the machine, clean the pond. Because ela está dividida em dois. Sei que estavas a dizer se era uma ou se eram duas.
Yeah.
Ali no meio está dividida.
Okay, so it's one pond that's kind of divided in the middle. You'll see that in a second.
But it's better put the machine if open.
Dig it out and make just one big pond. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, so the pond is just here, isn't it? So it starts here. From this side, we can't really get down to it very easy. Let's have a look. See if I can get down this hill.
Vamos lá aí dentro.
What's that, sorry?
Vamos lá dentro.
Can we get down there?
This is 1 pound.
Yep.
The rose is the other pound.
Okay.
Put the machine, you open 1
Ah,
pound.
I see. Right, so this is one pond here, and then there's this little strip for walking in the middle or for a tractor or something. You could get a digger and just dig that part out there, and then that would connect the two ponds, this one and that one. So yeah, that makes sense. Do we go round this way or do we go down this way? Down this way. Lovely views. Not really any super close neighbours. There are neighbours on this track that we drove in on, but they're not really super close. Definitely a few hundred metres away. So on the left down here, you can see there's been lots of dried algae. People might think that looks like cobwebs or something, but that's dried algae that's gone up into the bushes and such. Quite large. I'm going to put the surface area of the pond here on the screen. And wow, I don't know if it can really pick it up on the camera, but it does really go quite far back. It's quite large.
As algas ficaram brancas.
Yeah, the dried algae stays all white. Nice. What I would do if that was me, and I think you'd probably do the same, Andre, I'd dig it out, like you said, over there, connect up the two pieces of the two water bodies there, put a load of aquatic plants in there, some nice water lilies and things like that. The water's not super murky, it's quite clear, but if you put some nice water lilies in there, it would give some nice shading. It would give some cover on the surface, so it would be nice and shaded. And then in the summer, it wouldn't be full of algae, which would be nice, beautiful. Then after that, lots of frogs, lots of newts, maybe some fish. I don't know.
This area is included, okay?
Oh, okay.
The bush.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, finishing the. You see the line, the brambles there.
Yep. Hedgerow over there
is the boundary.
Wow. Okay, so I said every square inch was planted. I didn't realise this nice section here, which is probably a good hectare, I would say, maybe more. It's about a hectare, this part here.
Maybe 1 or 2 hectares.
1 to 2 hectares.
Good for put the
livestock.
horses.
Yeah.
Cows.
Fantastic. So at the beginning I said it was all planted, but it's not in actual fact.
Or vegetables, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives you a nice blank canvas on this side. Perfect, perfect. For me, it would be livestock. I think I like the idea what you just said of horses. I think that would be quite nice. And I didn't see, what was it? I can't remember the name. A thrush. A thrush just flew over.
Tem aqui umas estufas maravilhosas.
Perfect. So that would be for your veggies.
Elas rebentou-se o plástico no ano passado, no verão.
Yep. So last year in the summer, the plastic came off, so it needs re-skinning, relining.
Yeah.
But large polytunnels.
Yeah.
Wow.
Polytunnels. Also, you use everything.
Yeah.
The summer, the owner say in the winter produce potatoes inside.
Wow, yeah, because obviously the potatoes wouldn't normally grow in the winter here.
For sale in the market, everything.
But under the polytunnels, they grow the potatoes in the winter. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. And just behind me there, I didn't think to say, a couple of peach trees too.
Automatic, okay?
Okay, so it's got an automated system.
Open and close.
Perfect.
Because exists control the other inside.
Right, okay, so when it reaches a certain temperature, humidity, whatever, it can open up.
This is included. This is
nice.
Peach tree.
Nice little terrace down here as well. That would be ideal for chickens or something like that. Maybe a couple of sheep if you were to put them on the other pasture. Look at these beautiful peach blossom. Gorgeous.
Beautiful colour.
What a lovely colour, yeah. And all the leaves just starting to pop as well. Peach blossom is slightly earlier than cherries. Comes out a couple of weeks earlier. And wow. Large polytunnel, Andre, look at that. You can see the length we've walked. Crikey. So yeah, once that was reskinned, the automated system would, the windows would open inside and everything again. Perfect. Nice. More olives?
This is plum.
Plum,
More
okay.
olives. This is plum.
Nice. So there's a little bit of everything on this farm, isn't there?
Plum. This is grapes. No, it's not grapes for wine, but it's for eating.
Okay, table grapes, nice.
Table grapes, yes.
So all of this section here is table grapes.
Yes.
If you didn't want table grapes, I assume you could probably just mix them in with the wine as well if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But if not, you've got some lovely table grapes.
It's not. The people don't use the table grapes for wine because it's not. Because for produce wine you need sugar.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
To ferment, yeah.
Estas não são tão doces como as outras.
Right, so these ones won't be so sweet, so good for the table, but won't ferment quite so well. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Take a look inside here. Yep. Shame that the top blew off. But yeah.
Okay, the system is there.
Aha. Perfect. So I don't know anything about this.
Everything is included. The pumps, the system of irrigation continue. Everything continues.
So you've got all your pumps and filters down there, all the electronic for it, and then the filter and the taps here and the hoses, so that you can have nice irrigation.
Need change the plastic. The
Yeah. Perfect.
But a estrutura está boa, estás a ver? Ela está aqui, dá para ver. Ela abre automaticamente, quando está muito calor, para fazer circulação de ar.
Yeah, perfect. So it opens automatically. Nice. And then you've got your veggies all year round, like you said, winter potatoes. Excellent.
As estufas estão impecáveis.
On cherry orchards like the one that we just saw, you'd produce a fair number of tons of cherries out of that, and cherries are a really nice crop in the area. They fetch for quite a bit of money, so you would definitely make a decent living off of those. And then obviously you've got the wine on top, so nice. Lovely trailer. Things like trailers and that on the farm, are they all included in the sale?
Yes.
All included?
This is included.
Okay.
É uma questão de negociarem.
Yep.
Mas this is included. The tractor, everything you need for working the property is included.
Okay, everything you'll need is included.
Yeah.
That's perfect then. Nice. Excellent. I'm going to put the screen.
The price this is 6,000.
If you were to buy a trailer like this, it'd be about 6,000 euros. Okay, okay. So straight away, when you start looking at all the things that are included on the farm, Wow, yeah.
É uma questão de analisar.
And what did you say the price of the farm was, sorry?
Os senhores querem 290 pela propriedade.
290,000 for the property. Okay. And we haven't even seen, I don't know, I was going to say the best bit, but I think there's a lot of good things on the farm, but we haven't seen the house yet, is what I should say. Ah, there's the closest neighbour, if I just look behind me.
Okay, continue.
That's the closest neighbour, over there, so not super close. Play your music pretty loud here, if you wanted to. And you've got your neighbours there to ask for sugar or salt if you need it. There's the house up
The
there.
music, the birds.
Beautiful. I love a good spring day. Sun on the back. We've needed it because it's been a wet winter this winter, so it's nice to see a bit of the old sunshine again. And listening to the birds, and where we were close to the blossom back there, I saw a few bees in the tree as well, so spring is showing its head. Lovely little olive grove down here again. The access track is just the other side of the olive grove there. You can see our vehicles there.
The terrace.
Yeah, every terrace has got tractor tracks here, so you can get in, cut the grasses with the tractor and everything. Makes it, I was going to say light work, maybe not light work, but much lighter anyway. Perfect.
Vegetables, legs, beans, everything.
Yeah, so you've got the water connected on nearly every terrace again, I think.
The well there.
Ah, I didn't realise there was a well.
One or two wells.
Okay. Yeah, it's covered in bramble. That's normal. That's to try and limit anything from falling in.
Queen.
Quince trees. Quince are fantastic for jam.
Fig trees.
Lovely fig tree behind us, and you can see all the buds coming out.
This.
Yeah, wherever you suggest.
Okay. The tank is not difficult for repair.
Okay.
It's a big tank. Oh,
Nice.
make the pool or repair for the pool. This.
So if you were to skin it, like you say, you could have a lovely pool in here, right by the front of the house there. Lovely granite stone house. We'll show you that in a second. And right here, some bay trees behind you there, Andre. Nice.
Yes.
Ooh.
Eu já não
Gorgeous.
sei a quantidade de azeite que eles produziram, but I don't know. Man, liters.
Oh, more bay trees here as well. Many litres of olive oil. Yep.
Yes, I don't remember.
We don't know how many, but there is an awful lot of olive trees, so it's going to be a lot of olive oil. Enough to sell for sure.
Aqui não tem a chave.
Nice sized building.
Isto é uma arrecadação
Yep.
de velha. Não dá para abrir.
This part here on the end is just a little storage bit. We don't have the key for the storage, but we have the key for the main house. As you look through, just storage. You can see all the old wine bottles down there.
This is for put the donkey.
I'm going to put the square bit. Put the donkey in here. Nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, an old horseshoe tucked there, so you can tie the donkey on there. Beautiful.
Yes, my favorite
Room of the house.
room.
Favourite room of the house. Yep. I know what's going to be in here. Beautiful.
Okay.
Wow, you can really smell it as you walk in. The smell hits you.
Yes,
Yeah.
the smell the wine, the vineyard, because produce wine and produce vinegar.
Okay. So that's the smell we can get here. It's the sweet from the wine, and also the tangy smell of the vinegar. Beautiful.
This is in stones.
This is the old primary fermenter here, isn't it?
Yes, this is, but
Nowadays
the
they use
people
this.
don't use more the tank for produce the wine. The people use this. It's more easy
Dornas,
for
yeah.
as dornas, é mais fácil.
Beautiful.
Isto são
Secondary fermenters.
esta parte, pronto, isto não é incluído, ok?
Okay, the secondary fermenters are not included. They're going
Tudo
to
o
be
que aqui
taken
está
with the
dentro depois
owners
é para tirar.
because they make an awful lot of wine.
This
And
is
wow.
the quantity the wine produced in the property. Eles enchem tudo. Eles são 550 litros.
They fill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me just get that right, Andre. They fill every one of these every year.
Yes.
Wow. And this is what,
It is.
500 litres?
Yes.
550, sorry. 550
Yes.
litres. Wow. And a couple of smaller ones
Yeah.
behind us there. That's a fair few litres, Andre. So what have you got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're looking at just over 3,000 litres there. Crikey.
Isto é garagem.
Not to mention these.
Não sei como é que se abre a garagem, não sei se é automático. Mas depois tem acesso. Não sei se dá para abrir.
Perfect. There we go, perfect. So we've got the garage door here.
Yes.
That's because we've obviously walked round the land now, so if we just poke our head out here, can we see it or can we not? The vineyard, More or less, you could just see the vineyards over there. You've got your sheds here that we saw at the beginning. So keep all your tractors and everything stored in there. All of the trailers and stuff for transporting all the fruit, everything like that. Drive to the people that are picking in the vineyard. Collect all of those. Drive round here.
Yeah.
Straight down here.
This is the owner used for this, ok?
Yeah.
Mas na minha ideia, eu passava isto tudo para aqui.
Yep. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Para outro pavilhão.
Yeah.
Aqui fazia uma sala.
Yeah. With a nice large window or a door with glass and stuff. Yeah.
Put the chaminé.
And turn this all into living accommodation then. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kitchen, maybe this for kitchen.
Yeah.
And the other part for rooms.
Perfect. Perfect. That would make sense because you've got the house.
Please analyze
just
the
there.
architect or the designer for help.
See what you can do, see how much you can extend and everything,
yeah.
which you'll be able to do here, no doubt, because of the size of the land. It's nice and large, so yeah, perfect. Wow. I can't get over how much wine that would be, Andre. And, in actual fact, some of them are still full in. Look at that. Right to the top. Beautiful. That one's obviously been cleaned, drained out, cleaned and everything like that.
Prontos, aqui estão as máquinas, the machines.
Yep.
Para triturar as uvas.
So that would be your wine crusher, is there?
Very easy.
There you go. Crushes the wine in there. The corkscrew thing turns, and you pour the grapes in there. Pushes them all to the. Where am I looking? Is it that side? Yeah. Pushes them into the wheels there.
Isto é uma prensa.
Drops the juice out. This is a wine press.
Yes.
Beautiful, fantastic. So you turn that and it presses down.
As bolhas de cortiça.
Nice. I don't know what you'd call it in English. A corker, perhaps a corker.
Yeah.
So that'll put your corks in your bottles. Put your bottle on there. Pull the lever down. Corks them up. Nice.
Giro.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Garrafas antigas, garrafões antigos de aguardente.
Is that how they used to keep all the aguardente then in those glass bottles with the wick around?
Vamos provar copo.
Yeah.
Depois vamos provar aqui copinho destes.
Yeah, we'll have a glass of that in a little while. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Won't say no to that.
Já viste a largura das paredes?
Yeah, so you've got, my hand is 20 centimetres, so 20, 40, just under 60, 58, 50, 55, something like that. So, nice thick granite stone walls. Beautiful, more fermenters here, crikey.
Yeah.
Geared up for a lot of wine. Nice. Right here, let's take a little look out here. And as you come out, yeah, it would be good to add that onto the living accommodation actually, like you said. So then you've got your windows, you put some nice big windows in, facing out right over the mountains there. Beautiful. Park your cars in here.
É muito bonito aqui a paisagem. Apple tree. Oh, I don't know, this is maybe it's a lemon, I don't know.
Okay.
This is more the plums and peach trees.
Yeah,
more
it's quite common to on a farm like this that has big orchards. You have the orchards further away because when you're working in an orchard, you stay there all day. And then around the house, you have different trees: 1 peach, 5 plums, 2 lemons, whatever.
Yeah.
So you can go straight out from your house while you're cooking, pick a lemon and use it or whatever. But yeah, nice,
Aqui
gorgeous.
is the house. Okay.
And here is the house. Let's take a little look in. So again, nice thick walls. You could see there from the top, the walls there to there, so nice and thick. You know, they can stand up and be lovely.
This is the house for the farm.
Yeah, they would live in here back in the day, a long time ago, when they were treating the farm and everything, and then they would probably have a house in the village where the whole family lives. Yeah,
yes.
But yeah, nice. So on this this first side, you've got the bedroom.
Yeah.
Perfect. This side, the bathroom. Nice. And then in here,
aqui temos uma sala, cozinha.
sala and kitchen.
Lareira.
Kitchen.
Chaminé.
Nice fireplace there. Couple of windows, and then obviously like a little lounge area. But yeah, as you rightly said, Andre, pop yourself a little doorway in there, nice big open arch or something, and you can go through and you can. It would be more than double the size of the house then, wouldn't it? So yeah. Perfect.
For me, maybe don't use these.
Yep.
Don't use this. Isto transformava no guarda-fatos.
Yeah.
Está a perceber? Abria.
Make that bit there, Andre said, into a nice large built-in wardrobe.
Yeah.
it's already geared out for it there, so you could have bedroom here then, couldn't you?
Open this.
Bathroom. Knock through and have I don't know what you'd have, probably kitchen and something through there. Yeah.
This is my idea.
That would be good for it. That would be good. Nice.
Isto era a ver sem comer.
A nossa. Mesmo bom.
Suave. Parece vinho da adega. Tinta roriz.
Tinta roriz.
Estas uvas que estão aqui da parte de baixo são tinta roriz e as outras são trinca nacional.
Ok, fica bom. Dois variedades muito bom, não é? Cheers.
Agora vamos ver aqui fora também.
Ok. Pop that door shut behind me. There we go.
Já tem este telheiro.
Yes, you've got this nice little thing here. You could take it down, put wooden struts or something in here if you wanted to, and have tiled to continue on as opposed to the metal.
Se a água está ligada, senão.
Perfect. So that's all coming from the regadío?
No.
That's municipal water?
This is a good question. I don't remember.
Okay, I'll pop on the screen here whether that's municipal water or whatever it is. Another point, the reason I mentioned regadío is because the farm is on a regadío, isn't it? And the regadío is super cheap. So if you use the regadío, it's something like 11 cents a cubic metre of water. A fox just ran past the gate there.
Yeah.
Crikey. What's he doing out in the middle of the day? Crikey. I'm not sure, but I think he might have had something in his mouth. Maybe a rabbit or something.
Eu hoje de manhã na minha quinta vi foi corso.
Oh, did you really? You saw a roe deer on your farm this morning?
Yes,
nice. Fantastic. And then, yeah, we haven't seen this part yet, have we?
Yes, it's the garage.
So that's the part where we were just a little while ago. Nice roof on there. You can see the roof tiles. If we come up here, you'll be able to see them a little bit better.
Esqueci de dizer, tem painel solar lá em cima para auxiliar.
Ah, okay. So you could just see it just poking over the top of the roof there. There's a solar panel. And did you say that's for heating the water?
Não, é para auxiliar a eletricidade da casa.
Okay. So to help with the electricity in the house. Solar panel there. Nice roof. Good roof on there. Yeah. Fantastic views. All the tractor equipment here. So you've got tine harrows. What else have you got? You've got discs. All for ploughing, tilling, everything like that. Little vineyard there. Bigger vineyards around there. Tractor, nice.
É de 35 cavalos.
35 horse, okay, nice. So a good size for going around the farm.
Não sei, se calhar não tem bateria.
Maybe it's not got a battery on it. Not got any charge.
Não tem bateria.
Okay. But that would be ideal for the farm, wouldn't it? That would do everything you need on here.
Vê só, os donos trabalham, só vêm ao fim de semana e a chave está no trator.
The owners, the sellers of the farm, they only come on the weekends, did you say?
Yeah.
They just leave the keys in the tractor and everything. It's a lovely safe area around here. Yeah. It's beautiful, yeah.
Pronto, isto também é tudo incluído, já sei.
It's all included, okay. What, even the, I don't know if it's a Bedford or even the pickup?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Toyota.
It's a Toyota, is it? Okay.
The other tractor at the moment is the museum, but
yeah.
Mas eles têm muita força e agora valem muito dinheiro.
Okay, so...
this tractor, the 30 horses power,
yep.
Minimum, the hours is 10.825 horas.
Not bad then, 1,800 hours, yeah.
Trator deste 35 cavalos, mínimo, 12,000.
Okay, yeah.
The tractor.
Yeah.
The tractor.
Just that tractor, not including any other pieces or anything.
The other tractor, minimum.
Nice. Could be the later.
Minimum, I don't know. 8.
Okay.
The pickup. Estas carrinhas aqui andam na casa dos 5.
5,000 euros, yeah. Well, the thing is, even old vehicles in Portugal, are ridiculously
Yes.
expensive. Any vehicles are super expensive. It's probably the most expensive part of living out here. And yeah, an old pickup like this, because they run forever.
Yeah.
And they do the job. They go up the farms and everything.
It's the one I look.
Yeah, a Hilux. Okay, nice.
It's not 4x4, but it's I look.
Yeah. So yeah, because there's a big market for people here, farmers that want them. They end up being quite expensive.
380,000.
380,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Por exemplo, só esta peça aqui, só esta é Herculanus.
Yep.
A capinadeira é de 1,50 m, salvo erro.
What, 150 wide?
Yes.
Yeah.
This tractor is for this.
Okay,
Don't use
perfect.
For the other, the 35 horses power, the size is the 130.
Okay, so that tractor will have about a 130 width. This one's 150, did you say 150?
Yes, I don't know exactly, but for me it's the one.
And this piece here is, it's some, for people who don't know,
power,
it's a
use
chain.
This tractor, this, and minimum price, this is 1,000.
Okay, so just for that piece there is €1,000 minimum. And for people who don't know, it's got a chain underneath, and when you turn the PTO on this part here, it turns and then turns a cog there, and the chain spins fast, so that's why you've got the little metal guards all round. So what you'll do is you'll drive through, and that will just chop up any grasses and stuff up the runs of the orchard, up all of the runs of the vineyard. I prefer, not everyone does, right, but I prefer to do this than doing sprays or anything like that. Keep it nice and trimmed,
Yes, yeah.
and then up where the vineyards are, you can go through with a strimmer where the actual plants are, so that keeps it nice and organic. Then.
E hoje em dia na produção integrada
Yeah.
já nem se pode cortar nem utilizar nada, tem que se fazer com isto.
It has to be with those. Okay, yeah, perfect. So lots of nice attachments.
Everything is included,
Yeah,
for work in the property.
everything you need.
Isto é uma grade de discos, aquilo também é uma grade de discos, tem uma
Yeah.
escalua, escarificadores, outra grade de discos.
There's what, three? Yeah, three. 1, 2, 3 discs then. 1, 2, 3. I think the end one's a plough in actual fact, but then 2 tine harrows. Another little plough there. It's got everything. Yeah.
São duas charuas.
Yeah, perfect.
Esta is the same work, is for open the para abrir os regos, por exemplo, para as batatas. Ou...
Right. Okay. Okay. So this one's not a plough then. Sorry, it's for opening troughs for planting potatoes or something like that. Nice. Nice.
This
Excellent.
Is different this.
Excellent. That's good.
But
That's good.
the work is same. E ainda tem aqui uma frese. Só esta frese custa alguns 2 ou 3 mil euros.
Wow. Okay. So there's a can't think of the name of it in English.
Só esta frese custa
Rotary tiller. A rotary tiller there, a Frez, and that's a couple of thousand. Sprayer there as well. Nice.
Spray de turbina.
Right, turbine, is that right? Turbine spray, yeah. Perfect.
Já nem sabe falar inglês. Já sei falar, remember the English.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Tick box here that goes on the back, so perfect. So that's good for carrying your things around the farm, whatever you need, yeah, logs and whatever.
Transportar as uvas.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course, the grapes as
cereja.
well. Yeah. And right, I'm just going to change the battery over because I think we're just about to run out of battery. So once. Rightio, new batteries in, just to tell you about the end bit of the farm, and then yeah, so that's all of that part there. Perfect. So it's nice to have the area for storage and stuff like that. And like you said a little while ago, I completely agree. That there would be fantastic for putting all of the adega, for putting all of the winery stuff. That would be ideal in there.
Yes, need to repair the roof.
Yeah, as you can see, there's no roof on that bit in there, so yeah, stick a little roof on there.
E nós não temos chaves ali para abrir.
Haven't got a key for that one, okay. But yeah, stick all of your winery stuff in there, all of your tractor attachments and whatnot here. Nice little area here for doing all of your agricultural stuff, the house. And then as we walk around here, we will be able to see the rest of the vineyard from where we were earlier. So that's the little, where's my finger? That's the little pump house there, where we were.
Yeah, olha, vê só onde é que nós começamos. Estás a ver o pinheiro?
Yep.
E o meu casaco?
I can't see your coat. Yeah, it's hanging on one of the vines there, yep.
You start the video in the house, the irrigation.
Yeah, we walked up there, walked all the way around. And it's
the area the vineyard.
It's not a small place. Not a small place.
Só pavilhão, só.
Yeah, look at the size of it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
17, 18, 19. 21 meters long. Wow, crikey. So more than adequate for all of your storage there and for your winery stuff. So yeah, definitely include that other part in the footprint of the house, and then that makes it a nice footprint, nice sized house there. Super tranquil here. You can see, I don't know if you can see in actual fact, but where the track is at the side goes all the way up there, and right in the distance there's a house. So that would be the people who use this track up past this farm.
Dá para ver, nós estamos aqui há 1 hora, ainda não passou carro.
Yeah, we've not had one single car, just a fox, right? Just a fox run past, yeah. No car at all. So nice and tranquil. I didn't actually mention as well, but the electricity, it's municipal electricity connected up to the house. So you've got that.
The tarmac road is 1 kilometer too?
Yeah, I think I said 1.5 kilometer in the beginning of the video. Yeah, it probably is about 1 kilometer away, the tarmac road, isn't it? So it's nice. And then yeah, as we turn around, lots of wine. So what was the fermenters, like 3,000 litres or something like that? 3 and a bit thousand litres. 3,000 litres deve ser mais ou menos, no? And that's going to be pretty much all red wine, I think, maybe a bit of white.
The people in the area like more the red wine.
Most people will have the red wine, yeah. You sometimes get you get the odd bit of white here and there, maybe the end of a vineyard has a little bit of white, but pretty much all red in the area.
The grapes in the area is fantastic.
Yeah.
The air, the microclimate produce the good, fantastic, amazing wine.
A nice wine, a very, very nice wine indeed. And we can say that because we've tried it enough times to be good judges on that, yeah. The grapes here, they've only just been pruned as well, haven't they? Maybe the last few days, the last couple of weeks, something like that.
The
brother-in-law?
Brother-in-law pruning in 1 or 2 days.
Okay, yeah.
The brother-in-law, the friend.
It took him 2 days, 1 or 2 days to prune. Yeah, perfect. And his friend, so two men doing that. And they know their stuff. All the grapevines are pruned perfectly. Absolutely gorgeous. Rightio. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I think we've seen everything. We've done a circular of the farm now. If you are interested in this property, please do give us an email. Our email address is on the screen. It's farmerforfun@outlook.com. You can ask us any questions. Like I said at the beginning, any questions whatsoever about moving to Portugal, anything, we'll be more than happy to help. And yeah, check out this property on our website, www.farmerforfun.com. But for now, I think that's pretty much it. Me and Andre are going to go. It's starting to warm up, so it's going to be a really nice day, I think. Probably a nice week. So we will see you again in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.